That's disgusting. This is a gross video, actually, dude. I don't like... Do you know what this kind of seems like to me? It seems like she's kind of appealing to people who like to watch her eat with an ulterior motive. That's the kind of demographic it seems like she's appealing to. And it's like... it's kind of sketchy. I don't want to kink shame, but here, watch while I kink shame.
I thought I would talk about... I don't know why I always do this to myself. I don't know, I was bored.
Alright. I like where this is going so far. Zero substance.
Desperate. Feeling a little frisky, like I wanted to talk to somebody about something. Is that what you young'uns call it these days? Something?
Yep, that's what us under the age of 40 people call it. Something. Can you just get on with your what is going to be probably not a very entertaining story, please?
So, oh my, I look really skinny today. So don't worry, guys, I look skinny.
I am worrying though, Chantal, because I don't want to blow your mind, but now I'm worrying about your eyes as well as your look, you know? That's the real problem I'm worried about. I'm starting to think that maybe your eyes aren't working right. Can you stay on topic too, please? I want to roll my eyes when you're not looking. If we met in real life and you're telling me a story like this, you'd look away for a second and start talking about something else, and I'd be like, please continue the story, Chantal. I'm here listening to you. You have my attention, so just kind of do the thing that you said you were going to do.
I'm good. So I signed up for Tinder again for like a day. And in that one day...
Isn't she dating Pete's? You guys might have to fill me in on what's going on here. I do not understand what's going on in this world, because my understanding was that her and Pete's were a thing and that she's cheated on him in the past, but then that they were kind of past that, and now they're together, but are they not a thing anymore? Am I just an idiot? Am I totally out of the loop here? What? Maybe they have like an open relationship, in which case, maybe if I play my cards right, I can find myself a little lady of my own, Watch out. Hide your girlfriend, Pete's, because Yestervark is on the prowl. Wow.
Before I deleted my account in a haste, you won't believe some of the people I got the pleasure or displeasure of talking to.
Please, tell us how gross these guys are, whoever you were talking to on this app, while you slobber over chicken bones. Please, Chantal. The irony, how can it be lost on her with something like this? Like, come on, man. Like, how self-aware is Chantal? That's the real question.
So I thought I'd tell you about these people. That's really nice. There's a spice in jerk.
No, stop. Don't tell me about the spice in the jerk, because you're going to get halfway through that, and then you're going to move on to an entirely new story that's not the first one or the second one. You're going to move on to something else, and you're not going to be talking about the Tinder thing anymore, and you're not going to be talking about the Caribbean jerk thing. Halfway through, you're going to start talking about your cat or something, and then we're going to be talking about your cat, and then halfway through that one, you'll jump to a new topic. It's like you just keep jumping from topic to topic. You can't focus. There's no consistency. And it's almost like that's a pattern in your life. There's not a ton of consistency that can be seen.
I just love. So, let's get right to it.
I thought we were already doing that. It's the messed up thing.
The first guy... Like, it shows you your matches, right? Like, people who like you or swiped right, I guess, or whatever.
Jesus, now you're explaining how Tinder works to us? Can you just tell your story, please, for the love of God? Is this relevant to the story, even? And don't be like, I think that the way Tinder works is that you just, like, swipe it to the right, I guess, but We all understand how it works, okay? None of us live under a rock. Even people who have never had Tinder understand that you either choose if you like somebody or you don't like somebody, and if you like each other, then you match and you talk. That's not that confusing of a concept, and I think that this is a lot of filler.
Showed an interest. So there's this one guy. He was so hot.
I think I would pay to see a movie of this situation, but the twist is that it's like that song, "Do you like pina coladas?" You know what I'm talking about? And the whole moral of that song is that he has a partner, his wife or something, and they're getting kind of sick of each other, and then he sees an ad in the paper, and it's a girl looking for company, and it's all of his interests, and he's like, oh, that's really cool. So he responds with his own ad in the paper about all of his interests, and they are just meshing up. So they agree to meet up with each other, and then they meet up, and he's agreeing to meet up with this lady without his wife's knowledge to have an affair. But then when he meets this mystery woman who has all of these interests that are the same as his, it's his wife. And so they're like, oh my gosh, I never knew that you liked pina coladas and getting caught in the rain or whatever. So then they realize that like they actually were looking for each other in the end. It's kind of a little beautiful little message, huh? It's about drifting apart and realizing that you're close, you still have a lot in common with your partner. What if that happened with her and it was Pete's and she like saw all these pictures of this guy and she's like, oh, he is so hot. He is so hot. It like doesn't have his face on it though, but she's reading the description, absolutely loves it. They meet up together. It's Pete's. Huh. Hey, Chantal. Huh. That's how it would be. That would be awesome.
These are so good. Deep fried pickles and the dill ranch. Oh. So anyway, this guy was really buff, like super hot. Like he looked like a model, like an Instagram model. He probably was. He had white teeth, beautiful black hair, blue eyes.
Yep, I think that I'm not off so far. Still could be Pete's. Still could be Pete's.
Big body, like buff and
blonde hair. Feet, not too big, not too small. Definitely not like a bird's. And blonde hair.
Shiny. And I was like, ooh.
He's probably a bot, dude. That would be really funny if she thought she was talking to somebody and it was a bot.
It sounded too good to be true. I thought I'd give it a shot. So he messages me. We're talking. This guy. I mean, it's kind of a turnoff for me when a guy's so like, he had more pictures on his profile than Kim Kardashian, okay?
Listen to Chantal sit there and judge this guy for putting himself out there, right? Like, this guy is out there making a dating profile, and he's like, yeah, well, I just don't want to misrepresent myself, so maybe I should put up as many pictures as possible so that they can really get to see every aspect of me and decide whether this is like a good match, right? Or it's just a link to his Instagram in which he's posting all the time, as if she's not a prolific poster on social media of videos where she's just eating food and showing off the whole time, as if that's like, how is the irony lost on her, you guys? How is it lost? It blows my mind. The lack of self-awareness, or she's super self-aware and we're all the idiots. That's the funny part. Listen to her sit there and like eat chicken wings and make fun of this buff guy. Give me a break.
But whatever, this is Tinder, you know. So
could you get to the point? Please, dude. And listen to that. Well, yeah. Well, this is Tinder. Yeah, you're so above it all, Chantal. Meanwhile, you're on the same shitty app as everybody else. You know, you're not better than that guy, by the way. Which is kind of the vibe that you're giving off. Which is not very attractive, I don't think.
we're talking, and then he says to me,
What did he says, huh? What did he says to you?
you know, I like a big girl. I like to do a big girl, is what he said. I like to see if I can handle it.
What a weird conversation. Where are you going to go with this? Isn't that what you were looking for? Weren't you saying that you were feeling a little frisky? looking for a little something something. Isn't that what you were looking for by your own admission? So what now? What next?
You know, makes me feel so strong being able to lift a big girl off the ground. And I'm just like, oh wow. Thanks. So basically you're using me as an exercise tool.
What? What? What are you talking about? He's on that app for the exact same reason that you're on the app. You think that he just wants to hang out with you so that he can, like, curl you? Is that what you think he's after? He says he wants to do you, Chantal. Which is, believe it or not, what you just said like a second ago is the reason that you were on the app. Was because you were looking for a little something something. I'm sorry that he's not going to wine and dine you. I'm sorry that he's not going to, like, take you on 12 dates and take you on a vacation to Paris before he says, do you think that we could share a bed, milady? I'm sorry that that wasn't his goal? What? She's like, wow, you really make me feel like such a princess. Well, Chantal, let me ask you this question. Why were you on the app?
To feel better about yourself. To boost your ego. Next.
Yeah, you're so powerful and you're so much better than everybody on that app. They're all so beneath you. They all probably are like usuals on the app and you just downloaded it for a day, so you're just better than them, right? Give me a break. Yeah, and your plan wasn't to use them because you wanted a little something something like you just said, huh? What? Chantal? Come on.
One was disturbing, but hilarious.
How I don't think it's going to be as hilarious as you think it is, Chantal. I think that you are going into it kind of pretentious and kind of rude, especially when you told us why you're downloading the app and then you're getting upset because other people, are like behaving like animals on the app when it's the same reason that you just said you downloaded the app for the day, Chantal.
Hi, Sam. No, go away, Sam. Absolutely hilarious. It was just like a message, like, I didn't even reply to this, but it was like, hey, princess, can I have sex with your fat rolls?
That's it, huh? That's your hilarious story from Tinder? A guy just sent you that message and that's the hilarious thing? Or did I miss the hilarious part? Maybe I don't get the joke. Maybe my IQ isn't high enough to understand what that joke is. You guys want to know how high my IQ is, by the way? Take yours, add like 20 to it. That's what it is.
Now, I'm not trying to kink shame anybody. Well,
but you're going to kink shame this guy, so go ahead and hit us with it. Tell us how you don't want to do what you're about to do, and then just go ahead and do it, please. Because, as you said last video, you just do what you want to do. It's what you want to do, so you're going to do it. And that just makes it okay in your world. So go ahead, please. Just go ahead and kink shame this guy. Even though he's on the app for the exact same reason that you're on the app.
but that's just not my thing.
Yeah, he is the weird one, Meanwhile, you're eating a pile of fried food, a heap of fried food, just dipping it and covering it in ranch, and then just stuffing it down your face and being extra loud about it too in front of a camera, in front of people. But he's the weird one. You got him.
I'm sorry, but my rolls are not exactly an erogenous zone, so what's in it for me?
You know, Chantal, I wouldn't be a selfish lover if you gave me a chance. Too bad Pizza's in the way, but I'll fight him for your honor, don't you worry. I'll meet him on the field of battle, gallantly even. I'll ride atop a white horse, wearing full armor. I almost said full honor. Could you imagine? What's in it for me? I don't know. Attention, I guess? Seems like that's what you're after a lot of the time, so who knows?
These selfish lovers, man. self-serving, selfish lovers. Piss me off. So I was in kind of a bad mood when this nice guy finally messaged me. It was a nice guy.
Too bad nice guys always lose, though, huh? Man, too bad they gotta hide their girlfriends when Yestervark comes to town. Whatever.
In my profile I said just looking for fun, because I don't want a relationship, okay? I don't. And especially not on Tinder. I don't know. I'm not saying you can't meet somebody nice. I mean, I did meet BB on Plenty of Fish, but...
Okay. So you have just for fun in your description, and then you get all upset when people send you just for fun types of messages into your Tinder. What's the standard here, Chantal? You're advertising to people what you're trying to do on Tinder, and then who are also trying to do the same thing, approach you in their way, and then you're gonna sit here and then make a video where you make fun of them and shame them for that? Is that what's going on? This is why no one takes you seriously, by the way, when you complain about people criticizing you or bullying you, because you just don't seem like a very nice person, and you seem like the kind of person that is kind of snarky and thinks you're better than everybody else. That's the vibe that you put off, and it's not a very attractive vibe. A lot of people look at that and they think to themselves, you're not better than me. In fact, you're sitting there eating a bunch of food and you got all these health problems, so I don't know if you're in a place to where you can be preaching down to anybody.
This poor nice guy messages me. Really fit. Look at this. A double pickle. And
wow, that's crazy. That's pretty lucky. That's like I'd make a wish. That's like the wishbone of a turkey, where you split it and the biggest piece gets to make a wish. I think you have to split that, and then whoever has the biggest pickle gets to make the wish. I've heard that before, maybe 1,000 times, and if I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. So pretty sure that's true. It's like an ancient Chinese secret or something.
yeah, me, horny AF, and this poor guy's like, so I really.
Oh, dude, I don't know what it was, but for a second I thought that was like a monkey climbing up on the back. Like a little capuchin monkey, like Ace Ventura's little monkey on his shoulder. And I was like, what the frig does she got a monkey for? She couldn't take care of a monkey. I've heard that they're pretty notoriously bad to take care of.
I'm really a nice guy. I'll cook you dinner. I'll buy you flowers. Block. Next.
Yeah, nice, dude. So, like, what is it that you're looking for? Because it sounds like it's unattainable, because the guys previously were pretty, like, forward with their advances, and you were grossed out by how forward they were. Then this guy is, like, being very gentlemanly about his advances, and you're being really condescending towards this gentleman as well. And I don't super get it, and I'm not saying that you can't be condescending to this guy or to the other guys, but pick a lane, please. Like, what is it that you're looking for? Because you said yourself that's why you were on there, so I just don't understand, like, what the point of this is.
I just wasn't in the mood for that.
No, I get that. Why have a guy come over and cook you food when you can just order a pile of fried wings, you know? Makes sense to me. Why have someone deliver you flowers when they can just deliver you a pizza?
No. It's like, when has sex just become so weird? You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. And if I may be so audacious as to speak for my audience, I don't really think that we are getting what you mean either. I think that you're the one with the weird standard for this stuff, and you can choose whoever you want to be with here, but can you tell us, like, what you're actually talking about? Because I haven't heard anything super crazy quite yet, you know? And the only weird thing to me is hearing you make all these noises while you eat, because that's unnecessary. That's my question. When did YouTube get so weird and get filled with these people who just, like, eat loud, and that's their thing that they do?
Where's all the people who just want a little old-fashioned in-out?
That's disgusting. This is a gross video, actually, dude. I don't like... Do you know what this kind of seems like to me? It seems like she's kind of appealing to people who like to watch her eat with an ulterior motive. That's the kind of demographic it seems like she's appealing to. And it's like, it's kind of sketchy. I don't want to kink shame, but here, watch while I kink shame. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I always appreciate that. Check out my Twitter, @Yestervark1. I had to put a 1 on there because somebody already has the Yestervark name, so now I gotta put a 1 at the end, like an animal. Check out my my Instagram as well. I believe it's under the same name. And I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. You have a good one. Thank you for watching. You have a good one.